what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. A little bit different video for you guys today. We are going to cover how to properly tie a snell knot and also a very easy way to tie a snell knot. Whether you are running big circle hooks for flatheads like this or any sort of catfish, or you're skein fishing for kings or bead fishing for steelhead, this is an incredibly useful knot that every angler should know how to tie. We're going to make this really quick and simple. We're going to dive into this in just a second. Before we get started, there is something else we want to show you guys as well. Kind of interesting, kind of disturbing. I've been having some rather strange activity happening on my front porch lately. Can't for the life of me seem to figure it out. However, I planted this camera in my fern that we're going to give you guys a look at here in just a little bit. Before we dive into that, we're going to go ahead and roll this footage and show you guys exactly what I found on the infrared here with this camera before we jump into the snell knot. Alright guys, so what I did is I took this Xega Camera, I planted it in my fern right off of the front porch, so it's extremely easy to hide. I didn't even have to mount anything or screw anything in anywhere. Literally was just able to take this camera and nestle it up in there. As you guys see, this does work during the daytime as well as working in the nighttime on the infrared setting. This is the XG13 4G security camera. Now this is marketed as a security camera, however, if you have cell reception anywhere in your woods that you're hunting, or if you have a remote piece of land that you want to keep tabs on, this would even work as a trail camera. You can access this right from your phone. All of the photos and videos and stuff that get taken also get saved right to your phone. This is a 4G camera, so you don't need any Wi-Fi. This is going to operate just solely and exclusively on a 4G network. It's going to film in 2K for you, so you're going to get pretty good high quality footage. As you guys saw, it works at nighttime with the full night vision setup on there, as well as during the day. And as we touched on before, this is an extremely versatile camera. You can use this indoor, outdoor, in your garage, inside your house. As we mentioned before, you could use this as a trail camera or game camera. And if you really wanted to, you could even put this in the room with your baby and keep tabs on them while you're having some alone time to yourself. Extremely portable, doesn't need to be mounted like we mentioned. Super quick and easy setup. Pretty cool product here, guys. We will leave that description or that link down in the description for you for this Xega Camera, the XG13. That link will be down below. If you're interested in checking this out, go ahead and head over that way. However, let's go ahead and jump right into that snell knot. Give you guys a super quick and easy tutorial on exactly how this works, and we'll even cover some of the various uses again on where and why you might need a snell knot. Alright, first step here, guys. We're going to make this super easy. You're going to take your leader line here. Going to come right in through the front of the hook. Now you want to leave yourself plenty of a tag end. You're better off having more or too much than not enough. We're going to take this and we're going to pull this through like this. Using big bright green line here and a big hook so you guys can see. This is a flathead rig. This is the same snell knot you tie for bobbing salmon and any application you might need this. Alright, so you have your long tag end here. I'm pinching at the eye of the hook. I'm going to pinch down here at the bottom of the hook. It doesn't have to be very specific on exactly where you're pinching. You just need enough line to make your wraps up this way, which you're going to see here in just a second. What is important is that you have this line pinched tight here at the bottom. We're going to take our right hand, we're going to come underneath and grab this tag end. We're going to keep this left hand pinched the entire time. I'm going to make one wrap, two wraps. We're just taking this line, we're wrapping it up. The super heavy braid's getting a little funky on me, but you guys get the idea here. Depending on the pound line that I'm running and what application I'm using this for will determine how many wraps I'm going to make. I'm not counting right now, but 10 is usually a safe number. This is why you want to leave yourself more line than what you think on that tag end, especially until you get comfortable tying these. You don't want to run out of line here, else you're gonna have to restart and all your line's gonna get curly, etc. So make sure you leave yourself enough room. I have this tight here. I'm gonna take my right hand back into play here and I'm gonna pinch the top of this line. You now have this loop, you have your tag end. We're gonna take that tag end and we're gonna come right through this loop. So you can see I left myself a little short. Got that line pulled through that loop. And try to keep all of this tight. Little lubrication goes a long way. Take that and pull it down. That's your Snell knot. I'm going to show you guys what exactly this does and some of the applications on why we use this, and then I'll tie that for you in real time again really quick. Those of you guys who follow our channel, if you're new here, we are primarily a salmon and steelhead based channel. So the majority of the time when we're using a Snell knot here, it is for fishing skein. Those of you guys that are unfamiliar with that, you can check out more of our channel and see how the whole bobber fishing thing works. But basically you're taking chunks of eggs and you're trying to attach them to a hook and make them stay. So what this allows you to do is you can pull this knot down, pull your loop out, place your eggs inside of this loop, pull it back tight. Now as you see, this is on a giant circle hook. Spend a lot of my time chasing catfish in the summertime, especially flatheads. I run Snell knots on all my circle hooks as well. This will, if you don't do this already, this is gonna greatly increase your hookup ratio when running circle hooks, whether you're in saltwater, freshwater, fishing for channel cats, flatheads, doesn't matter. If you're running live bait for largemouth or live bait for smallies, doesn't matter. Whatever the case is, whatever you're fishing for, any circle hook or any octopus hook application, you could probably run this on a drop shot if you wanted to. You want to run that Snell knot. A bobber fishing application or any sort of live bait application, whether this is for crappies and you're running an octopus hook, whatever, whether it's for crappies, panfish, bass, doesn't matter. What this allows you to do when you're fishing a not a circle hook situation, when you set that hook with the float, it actually drives that hook straight up in the air into the top of the fish's mouth. That's why I run that. There's a ton of reasons and times that you would want to run this knot. I'm going to give you guys a real full speed look at how you tie this. Super easy. Alright, here you go. Full speed. We'll walk you through it quickly one more time. Line right through the front of the hook of the eye. Through the eye of the hook, sorry. You're going to pull this tag end out longer than what you think you need. What you really need, it's going to vary by the diameter of the hook that you're using and also how many wraps you're going to make. That line comes through, I have my tag end. I'm going to pinch here at the bottom of my hook. I'm going to keep that pinched. I'm going to make these wraps around the hook, 3, 4, all the way up to 10. However many you think you might need. Don't know how many that is, but you get the point. Finish making those wraps, keep it tight. I'm gonna take my right hand, pinch the top of my coils, have my loop down here at the bottom, take this tag end through the top of that loop. Still, when you make these wraps, guys, you don't want to stack them on top of each other. You want them to lay right in front of each other. I'll try to spread these out so you can see. You want to lay these right in front of each other. If you have a little space in front of them, that's okay. They're going to tighten down as you pull this knot. Boom. Clip your tag end here. You have a successful Snell knot. Useful for a wide variety of different types of fishing. You absolutely need this knot if you're skein bobbing for salmon. Just remember when you make those coils, we kind of touched on it late here in the video, make sure you're stacking them in front of each other. They're not falling on top of or behind the next loop. You want to slowly, every wrap, work your way up towards the front of the hook. Give them a try. Use them in some applications that you necessarily wouldn't have used them before. See how they do for you. You're probably going to end up landing more fish and have an increased hookup ratio. Leave those comments down below. Let us know if this was helpful. Let us know if you have any questions. We'll try to answer them the best as we can. If you guys want more content like this as well, let us know if there's any specific videos that you want to see. Leave those down below as well. Appreciate you sticking around and watching. I'm going to get some sleep before I catch a flight. I'll see you guys on the next one.